I'm Natalia Bonner. Welcome back. All right, today I have a really fun little stop border design that I get to share with you. Now, before we share this design, as I'm quilting this out, I know somebody's going to ask, what are you quilting on? What can I see there in the background? All right, so we just recently launched my brand new class, 4 Seasons Quilt Camp. In this awesome class, I taught several motifs, teaching background fillers, stop borders, melons, so many more. The sky is really the limit in this online class. Now, as I was stitching along with everybody in the class, you know me, you know my brain just starts going crazy. So as I was working on the fall section, of course I had to dress up the stop border just a little bit more. And guess what? You get to benefit from that here today. So today I have a fun little swirl leaf border that I'm going to show you how to quilt. Now you can find more about this awesome new class, 4 Seasons Quilt Camp, over on our website, peaceandquilt.com. When you do enroll in this awesome class, you gain access to all of the lesson videos, all of the live follow-up videos, a bunch of bonus videos. There is inspiration for anybody. But once you enroll, you also gain unlimited lifetime access. So find all the details about 4 Seasons Quilt Camp over on our website, peaceandquilt.com. Now, a few materials that I am going to be using here today. Obviously, I'm going to be stitching here on my Gammill 22-inch machine. I am stitching hand-guided in the stitch regulated mode, and I do have my stitch length set at 13 stitches per inch. The threads that I'm using, on the top I'm going to be using So Fine, color number 402. And then on my bobbin, I do have the new Super Bob pre-wound bobbins, and I've chosen to use color number 624 here. So don't forget to enroll in this awesome class, plus pick up all the products that I'm using here today on our website, peaceandquilt.com. Let's get stitching. So here's this beautiful swirl leaf border. See how adorable it is here on this autumn section. There's a lot of quilts that I've machine quilted that I can really see this design would be perfect on. This small border is about a 1-inch border, so this works so good in this space. So here you can see I'm going to start out by stitching a fun swirl. As I swirl into the center, I'm leaving enough space to stop when I get to that center and swirl back out, almost as if I'm quilting some ribbon. Once I've stitched out that swirl, now I'm going to travel all the way back out of the swirl, almost to this point where I started my swirl, so clear back out to the opposite side of the border. Once I get to that point, then I'm going to go right into my leaf. To stitch out my leaf, I'll start out on one side of my border. I'll stitch kind of a long wavy line, creating a point. Then from that point, I'll curve back around, stitching a little vine through the center of that leaf. And then from there, I'll work right back into that swirl. You'll see here how I'm going to repeat that process over and over and over again. Notice how I will alternate directions. So each of my swirls are alternating directions, as well as each of my leaves are alternating directions. Here you can see I'm quilting this design working along the bottom border of my quilt. I'm working here from right to left. Often when I'm sharing my machine quilting, I'm quilting from left to right. So it's just kind of a different view. When I do machine quilt a bottom border, if it's like this quilt, I work in sections around the quilt. So all the way around the border, what fits in my throat space, which does occasionally require some quilting across the border from right to left to kind of create a little bit more of a continuous line design. This is definitely one of those designs that I do recommend getting your companion quilter sketchbook. Doodle out the design, even if you need to watch this video over and over to follow the path as I quilt it out. But I recommend doodling out your design over and over before going to your machine and quilting it out. I hope you all found a bit of inspiration from this simple, fun swirl leaf border design. I can't wait to see how you use this fun design on your own quilts. Don't forget to share your work in our Peace and Quilt Show and Tell Facebook group. Have a great day, everybody.
Why are skeletons so calm? Oh, I wonder why. Because nothing gets under their skin.
Hey everybody, I'm Natalia Bonner. Welcome back. Listen to use color number 624 here. Edit my little blooper chef. So don't forget to enroll in this awesome class, plus on our website, peaceandquilt.com. Let's get stitching.